So this beauty sitting next to me is author Aleisha Don. So she is the author of um, Being a Boss's Gift on for the Holidays. I enjoyed that. And Stealing the Plug's Love. First of all, what ma'am, what was you thinking? Two sisters?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Why was the boyfriends so trash? These is high school boyfriends and they hold on for dear life.
You know what? I think it's because I'm so lonely. I just always make the boyfriends trash. But I'm working on that. I'm trying to work on, writing characters that that aren't all in a relationship and they're not getting cheated on and things like that. So, but I do have something coming and it's kind of like that, but it's really, really good though.
Okay. So British and Blake are sisters.
Correct.
They mama. What's her name? Bianca? Is that her mama? The mama?
Bianca, yes.
Bianca was a whole hot mess.
She was.
Bianca said, "Y'all 18, y'all can figure this shit out. I'm out."
And a lot of mamas like that. When their kids turn 18, they're like, you got it. Go figure it out.
Listen, Bianca had the holler. She said, "I'd have found this trucker. Make it do what it do."
See y'all later.
So they fall in love. So Miles and Mello, I think is it Mello or Miles? Mello went away to school. He didn't amount to shit.
Well, Miles went to school.
Miles went away to school. They got invited to a party. Shit went left, and Miles didn't do shit. But then he came back, and he still wasn't shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, he was stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Explain yourself.
Come on. I just be writing. I just write. Sometimes I kind of come up with like an overall concept. Like I knew she was going to steal the plug's money. But honestly, I wasn't even going to have them connected. Like they knew each other. But then like when I was writing the scene when they were in church and they saw each other, I was like, oh, I can make it like they kind of know each other. So he'll take a little light on her, but I don't know. I just had the concept of the overall literally stealing from the plug, and just kind of birthed that baby.
I love it. He said, "You got to work this off, ma'am. You got to work this off. You're gonna have to make my books look good."
Yeah.
And Sash wasn't having it. Sash said, "You messing with my buddy Kyle."
She was not having it.
Oh. So y'all need to go read that. If y'all like everything else I recommend, read that shit because I'll tell you that shit is good.
Thank you.
Good one. It's a good one. So then you wrote this sweet little romance about Mia and Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Mia had no clue who Dallas was, what kind of money he had. She just liked him for him, and he lied to her.
Yeah, he did.
Why he had to deceive her like that?
It was like a modern day Coming to America. Like, but I guess he just, he wanted somebody to really love him for him. And then she did. She didn't care about any of that. And yeah, I think a lot of people kind of slept on that book. I don't know if it was the cover. I don't know if it was like the timing. I don't know, but I really enjoyed writing that story. I really did.
I did. I loved it. And see, I can read a Christmas book all year long. It don't matter. I don't have to wait. But you did kick it off for me for this Christmas season. So,
well, thank you.
I appreciate it because I will be, because, they be coming in hot and heavy. But
yeah,
I can appreciate a Christmas book in July, in April. It don't matter to me. I don't know why people wait until it's December 1st and then they got to read 87 Christmas books all in 1 month. I've done it, but just read the book. It's a story. It works. It just happened to be at Christmas time. But I thought it was real sweet that he cared. He was like, okay, I see she's struggling. I got the means. I don't want her to like me because I have money, because that's what I'm used to. Women, y'all be doing the most.
Right.
Get your own. And if you can't get your own, then figure it out. But you ain't got to get his. And that's what you're known for. So he goes, he gives her a car.
Yep.
He then pays her rent. But he ghosted her. I know why. And y'all got to read to find out why, but I be wanting to ask, I be wanting to scream, going, teleport, teleport. Why? Why? Okay, let's talk about ghosting. Why do men do that?
I don't know. I've been ghosted. It's not a good feeling. I don't know. I have.
And you do everything that you think is right. And then they just be like, disappear. And then 5 months later, it wasn't you, it was me. Nigga.
And they always come back. And by that time, it's like, no.
I didn't know. Yeah, you knew. You was too busy out in these streets trying to get it.
They always come back.
Listen, it'd be too late for me. Okay, so let's. You got a lot going on, ma'am. You also are co-hosting a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
The floor is yours.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the podcast.
So the floor is yours. Is something that I started with author Nay. She had an idea. She came to me last year and she was like, hey, I have this idea. I think we should interview readers instead of authors and get their perspective, because this is at the time when Book Talk was really growing and content creators are really growing now. And I was like, you know what? That'll be really dope, because I love her. She's the more friendly person, but I still like to talk to people and understand them and get their perspective on things. But I was like, of course. And we really just started working on it last year and coming up with a name, just trying to figure out, because we want to give readers the floor. We want you to have the floor. We want to know what you like, what you dislike. And we worked really hard on it, and it's almost been a year. We started our very first episode January the 9th. We do it every Thursday, and we have book talkers come on, and readers, they come on, and it doesn't matter if you have a large following, small following, whatever. Come on, and we just talk all things books. We have fun, we laugh, we do giveaways sometimes. It's really been fun. I really built community, and it's really been fun getting to know the readers.
I love that because it's not just because I've seen a few. Y'all be fangirling over these content creators sometimes.
We do. We love them. We love them.
That. I love how human it shows you all. It's not that, I'm an author. You know how some people come with that, I'm an author. Okay, well, bitch. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm Nicole, so. But I love that y'all show a side of y'all. You guys are fun. I love the games. I love your questions to the authors. You kind of make them think. To the readers. Mm-hmm. You make them think. I love that. Do you only do it on TikTok, or do you do it on other platforms as well?
Well, as of now, we're only doing it on TikTok. We do it on TikTok every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And then someone said, why don't y'all put the West Coast on there and the time zone? So I got to figure it out, because it's like 2 hours behind, right?
Okay, you're East Coast?
I'm Central. She's East Coast. I'm Central.
So if she's East Coast, so we're 3 hours behind, because I'm in California.
So it'll be 5 your time. Because the person that we interviewed last week was in California.
Yeah, what time is it for you?
Right now it's 12:12.
Yeah, so we're 2 hours behind you. Yeah. And then 3 hours Eastern. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you should, because why not?
You think
Yeah,
so?
there's West Coast readers. But
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we've had I think maybe two, but everybody else for some reason they seem to be the East Coast, or I don't know how it works out like that. But we had Brandy from Out of Print Shop on last week, and she's in California. Yeah, Long Beach.
Okay. So that she's probably LA area because I don't think I know her. But Aleisha, myself, and there's a few other readers.
Aleisha reads a lot. Is that her?
Yes.
She's been on the show before.
Yes. So she's probably at 45 minutes away from me.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm in Oakland and she's in Vacaville. Yeah, so
I gotta make it my business to get out to Cali. I've never been to California.
And why aren't you at Shelly P's event?
I didn't get invited. I mean, was it an invite? It wasn't no invite. I mean, let me tell you something. These days, I don't know because it's like everything is invite only now.
Hers is sign up.
It was sign. When is it?
Sign up, and so is the California Author Takeover. It's a sign up.
When is her event?
April.
Okay. And see, I got Black Romance in May, so I'm trying to participate, but I'm still a 9-to-5 girl. You know, a lot of the authors are full time. That's what they do full time, and I did that for about a year when I was signed to a publisher, and I did good. But now that I'm indie, you know, it's different. I haven't even dropped an indie book. You know, I've only dropped one book this year, and that's terrible because I would have at least dropped.
Noticed that.
I know, but this has been just a real difficult year. I had my own health issues this year. I found out I had endometriosis, and I was doing a lot of back and forth with the doctor. And then this was a really rough year with my mom, who passed in September. So I haven't been in a creative space, but I am writing a Christmas book. So, yeah.
Well, my condolences for one. I know, but how tough that is because, my mother been gone 20 years. I feel like yesterday.
I was like, when does this stop? When does this?
No, it never stops. Let me say something. You have to learn to live with it. That feeling never goes away. You learn to live with it. Some days it's not as hard, and some days it's rough. It has been, my mother died in 2003. It's 2025. And last week I was on fetal position, just bawling because I miss her. You know, I want her wisdom and her talent. I mean, her arms around me. I like when she used to rub my head, and just tell me everything's gonna be okay. You don't ever get over it. Never. You just have to learn to live with it. That's it.
Yeah.
And just you focus in on what you want to focus in on. Don't focus in on if it's rough and you don't want to focus. Don't. You can block it, but focus in on what makes you happy. What her words of wisdom was, all that kind of stuff. Focus in on that. Don't focus on the negativity and what people said. Girl, fuck the people. And I mean that.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that because it's definitely been a struggle, and she was like one of my biggest supporters, and so it's just been a struggle. Then I had to do it. She was in the hospital a lot more this year. Starting off in January, we were in the hospital with her, and it's just kind of knowing, seeing that health decline. She had stage 4 breast cancer.
It's tough.
It's different. It makes you different. And I was literally telling our friend, I said, I don't think I'll ever be the same person ever again. I'm still me. I'm still Aleisha. I'm still the same funny person, whatever. But it's like a void. Like a part of me is gone that I'll never have again. And we were sitting at a restaurant last night, and one of the songs that was on her memorial, the slide showing her memorial service came on. And when I tell you the waterworks came, we were just sitting there laughing, eating, having a great time. And I was like, what? I was so embarrassed. But
that's showing you her presence. That's it. Anytime an Al Green song come on, my grandma is in the space. I can feel her. She in here talking about, bitch, what is you doing? I'm serious. I'm serious. What is you doing? It's either I'm doing something I ain't got no business doing, or I've done something really great and an Al Green song comes on. So if I'm like, if it's music somewhere around and Al Green just randomly plays, that's her saying, I see you.
That's a good perspective.
That's how
It's
I
all
choose
about
to look at it.
perspective.
Yeah, well, my mom, like, if I feel like cooking something, I know with something, I have this taste for something, and I cook it, it comes out just like my mother's. I was like, all right, mama, you hear me.
No, right now. My mama should have left her dressing recipe behind her because I don't know what we gonna do Thursday. I don't know. I don't know. I said, Dad, what we gonna do? I asked my dad because they were married 28 years. So I'm like, well, what we gonna do? So he said, well, I guess we're gonna order one from somebody. So we're gonna see how it goes.
Or you have to learn how to make one.
The whole family not about to talk about
it. Learn to cook.
You can't mess up the dressing now. Like, cause you do that, the whole family gonna talk about you. I don't want that responsibility.
You got
the dressing and the mac and cheese.
You got to practice. You got to practice.
For sure. I'll work on it. But I'm like, you didn't leave something, little something behind, but
you gotta have a little cornbread dressing.
A little something. I'm gonna say I tried 1 year. Horrible. Disgusting. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's terrible. I can be honest and say that. But anyway.
If you got a good friend or a family member that know how to make dressing, just ask her to make you one on the side.
Like all the people that could really cook in my family have left. Now my sister is a good cook. My older sister, she can cook, but I don't think she's quite mastered the dressing yet. Like, and that's like a specialty, especially in the South.
I can make dressing. I just don't make it I don't make it as good as my aunt.
Okay, well send me the recipe and help me out.
I can send it, but I don't know if it's gonna be good.
Because mine was horrible. And I'm from the deep depths of
now you need to be making your cornbread.
Because I'm from Mississippi. Like, why do I not know how to make dressing? Like, what is wrong with me?
Why your cornbread not made already?
Ma'am, I didn't even.
Your cornbread needs to be made now, like today.
You know what I put? I'm not even gonna tell you what I put in it.
Yeah, yes you are. Go ahead.
Why the little stovetop stuff in it?
No.
And I don't think I made enough cornbread, so I was like, let me add something. It was terrible. This was about 4 years ago. Yeah. Not my specialty, and that's okay.
Oh, damn. Okay, let me ask a few questions. All right. So based on Amazon, you have 34 titles?
Yes. 30. No. I don't know. I thought it was 33, but I don't know, maybe.
It said 34.
Okay.
Well, there's a book twice.
Maybe. I don't know. I really kind of stopped counting, honestly. And I need to find that out. I need to get better. I'm telling you, this year has been like
But you've been busy.
Yeah, it's been a blur, and I'm getting back to it. Getting back to myself. But
you've been busy.
But I was writing when I first got signed to Quality Present. I was writing. I'm talking about 7, 8, like writing. I wasn't the type of person you had to wait months for a series. You were getting it. You were getting it like within 3 weeks. Like it was therapeutic, and I would but then at some point it kind of, I don't know what happened.
You got busy.
Yeah,
and it's okay. Life started happening.
Right.
So after life is life, and you're back on the Take those emotions and write you a banger.
That's what I said. And then I really have a really good one, and I'm waiting on somebody to might not be that good because she ain't gave me the feedback yet. But I sent it to her at the beginning of the week, and I'm waiting on her to kind of give me a little feedback on it because it is kind of a slow burn, but a lot happens. It's really good. It's called Secret
It
Ties
keeps
to a
your
Savage.
attention.
Huh?
You keep the stuff. The action
Right.
keeps your okay.
Right. It's Secret Ties. It's called Secret Ties to a Savage. I started writing this book in May. It is November. So I kind of somehow disconnected with the character. So I was like, okay, let me pause this, let somebody read it, and then write a Christmas novella, and then pick back up in 2026. I think that's just kind of the best route for me right now.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to read it. Super duper excited. I'm a new fan. I'm a new fan.
I appreciate that.
I love this year. I tried to focus on if I go to a book event, I try and buy books from three authors I've never met, I've never read before, and try and read those. So I accomplished that. Super excited about that because I've met some dope authors. And then I've been reading a lot of first time author, new to me authors. Not that y'all knew, but new to me authors.
Right.
I've been rubbing my feet together. Kiki and Whipper say she in the bed rubbing her feet together, but rubbing my feet and just kikiing, having a good time with these books and these stories, getting lost. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate your words of kindness. I really needed to hear that. Sometimes as authors, we kind of feel like we're human too. And sometimes, hearing those things, it's important. I'll never sit here and be like, oh, well, I just know. Because no, sometimes I'm like, this is just not giving what it's supposed to give, and we're really hard on ourselves. So thank you. I really appreciate that.
I think that sometimes I know that you want your work to be superb. And sometimes, and I'm going to blame us readers because I'm going to call us readers until I cross over. Us readers, we make it hard for authors to create. And I think it's unfair. We've been having this conversation for forever about, the demands of the readers. Like, even though they do buy the books, but they want to direct you in how you're supposed to write. No,
Right.
the story is a story. If you don't like it, though, you don't like it. DNF it. If you enjoyed it, just enjoy it. But they go in with a red pen. They got to tell you it'd be too much.
And I think I kind of fell somewhere under that pressure a little bit. And that's why I said I think I'm going to have to kind of remove myself just a little bit and just write, because everybody likes an insta love. They want them to fall in love insta. I'm a storyteller. Like, I like to give background. If, for example, if you see, now I did kind of rush Still in the Clothes Love. It could have been a little bit longer, but I just had so much going on. I needed to put that book out. But if you see, I like to give backstory. I like you to know why this character moves this way. I like you to see, I'm a storyteller. And I think somehow we've gotten away from the storytelling because everybody wants the unhinged, quick love. Like, this man sees her right now, he's head over heels in love for her. I like to really tell a story, and I have gotten a little discouraged. I'll be honest, because it's like when you write it that way, it's like people are like, oh, well, it just took too long for them to get together. I'm trying to build it to the point to where you can see like why they really love each other because of what they've gone through. And
Can I just say this, and y'all can feel how y'all feel about me. I'll be trying not to be canceled, and y'all probably gonna cancel me. Y'all can't cancel me because I'm gonna continue, but
listen, that's it right there.
I'm gonna continue. Unless I've done something just so egregious that I just need that to be seen. But the story is the story. Whatever you create in your mind is what you create. If you want to show us, because they're going to complain about, well, how did they get together? It don't make sense. If you want a straight fucking erotica book, then you probably need to read some erotic shorts or something. Because that's what you want. You want to see the fucking. You want to see the hunches. Sorry for cussing. That's what you're looking for. If that's what you want. But if you want to see a true love story, they have to meet somewhere. They have to build some type of relationship in order to get to. They can't keep their hands off each other. Right. They gotta meet. They can't just look at each other and start. I mean, unless you just everything wants to be a one night stand, you cannot. And even there's still build up. He has to be attracted to her. She has to be attracted to me. They got to be somewhere across the room.
Now they want you to just see them, love them, spend all your money, and that's okay. It may work that way.
It just don't. I like to see when people meet. I like the art of storytelling. But I'm gonna say this: don't let the voices of a few overwhelm you, because it just be a few. It's not the whole reading world. It just be a loud few. Don't let them voices of a few overwhelm you, because a lot of times as readers we are very loud and we are wrong. I'm gonna put myself in there. Not that I be in people DMs, because I don't. It's only a few authors I be calling them, and I be like, "Girl, now I know you lied," but I don't do that, unless we have a relationship.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? All that. Well, you should have wrote it this way. I don't like how this. No, if you don't like how it ended, write your own ending or imagine a different ending for you and move on. If it just did not suit you. So,
I'm going to have to just get back to writing and being true to myself. I find myself trying to kind of like, okay, but no, I want to get back to storytelling. You remember like back when we had to get books, like we had to wait forever for books and they were like so thick and they were like, it was storytelling. Like that's what it was. It wasn't just, and one of my favorite books of all time is actually Antoinette Moth to a Flame. And a lot of people don't like it because it wasn't a happily ever after. However, I love it because it was not. I just love the art of storytelling. And that's what I just really want to get back to, because I feel myself kind of rushing now to keep up with.
That was a little rough for me. Now, I'm not saying it wasn't a good book, because I think she told a good story. It was rough just because of the egregiousness of the character. Like, she gave no fucks.
Listen. And one thing Ashley said, I think it was like an ad. I don't know if it's an ad or whatever, but she was like, write your book. And this is kind of confirmation having this conversation with you, because I saw it not too long ago, and she was like, write your book. Write your book. Don't get lost in what people are saying. Stay true to yourself and write your book. And that's what I have to get back to, is writing.
I can see you say there's someone saying, I would like a sports romance. Oh, okay, I can deliver a story, but it still has to be true. Your book. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't know how I just some stuff I just don't like writing about, okay? But I don't like insta love, Like but who knows? I may do one. I don't know.
The story's the story. I just enjoy it. Like what book was that I just recently read? Takira Allen.
Is it the Parachute?
Parachute. Won't be out, but I tell you.
Get into that series.
Oh my God, such a good book. That's not an instant love situation. She showed from when they met, how long it took for them to start dating, for them then to date, shit was going crazy. Get married, shit was still going crazy. For them to be then, she showed the complexities of a relationship.
I heard it's
All people
really
cared
good.
about was the hunching. I know you lied.
So what now?
No, all they cared about was the hunching.
Oh, she had a lot of
Not
things.
a lot, but it was hot heavy when it got there.
Whew.
But when I tell you she mapped it out, the complexities of that relationship, and
Mm-hmm.
then together, apart, together, apart, people try to come in. She showed it. And it was such a beautiful story. I was rooting. I was rooting hard for the man. I mean, not for the guy, for the husband. Rooting hard. Because I just felt like he was lost a little bit. Without trying to tell the whole story.
I
So,
really want to get into that series. And then I didn't know she's been like in the game a long time.
you should.
Like 10 years or something.
You should.
So yeah, I definitely want to get into that series because I love a good cry now. If it's gonna make me feel some kind, I don't know. I'm different. Like I love the oohs and the ahs. I love that too. But I love a good little cry in a book.
I think you would enjoy it only because it's not just a straight love story. It's a love story. Don't get me wrong. But I think at certain points in their lives, uh, uh, things happen that they have to then say, okay, do I love this person? Do I want to walk away?
Mm.
So
I'm gonna get into it. And how I treat myself, I don't read until I finish a book. That's what I do. That's a treat for me. I feel like you don't deserve to read nothing until you finish something.
there's a lot of good books out there.
I know. So I kind of had on my TBR. So once now my Christmas book is a novella because I'm just trying to get my feet wet again. It's like me starting all over. You know, I haven't dropped the book since April. I started one in May. I'm about almost 50K in that book, but somehow the line I just lost whatever. And so I'm starting over with this Christmas novella. I'm gonna release that for the holidays, and I'm gonna get into Takira Allen. That's gonna be my treat for finishing.
I love it. I love it. I think you're gonna. And if you like it, if you don't like it, just be like, "Girl, what the fuck was this?"
I'm a message. I'll be like, but no, you're not the only one who told me that though.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
good one. It's a good one. All right, let's get into some of these questions.
okay, okay.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh Lord.
My questions are fun, I think. How did you get into writing? What made you decide you were going to write? Be an author.
You know how some people know, like when they're younger, I want to be an author. I was never that girl. I wanted to write film. I wanted to do film, stage plays. That is what I wanted to do. But I had so many like good ideas that I was just sitting on. I didn't really have the money to put a movie out or per se do a play. So I started writing books, and I'm like, I'm pretty good at this. And that's just kind of how it started because I had a lot of ideas for films, and I just kind of put them into books. If that makes sense. And that's how I got started because I'm like, I'm just sitting on too many good ideas. And I was actually at a book event. And to me, I always just thought of authors as like these exclusive people that like, you just don't be around them. And I went to a book event and I met so many amazing Black authors. I think it was like the Atlanta Kickback when they were used to do the Atlanta Kickback. But I was set up there as a boutique. I was set up as a vendor. And I was like, it was so many 9 to 5 women there, women that look like me, us Black women, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, if they can do this, I can do this too. And so, yeah. So I started writing and I fell in love with it along the way. So it wasn't always something I wanted to do. I'm always transparent when people ask me that. It was something that I kind of tried my hand at because I knew I was good at storytelling, but I wanted to tell it through theater and through film. Mm-hmm. But that costs a lot of money. So I started telling it through books, and It took off.
But is this your calling? Because to me, this is your calling.
You think so? Because now I'm like, I did a play this year called "The Burdens We Carry," and it was really good. It was really good. But I do believe that storytelling is my calling. But like I was telling you, now I'm so conflicted because it seems like people don't really want what I produce, anymore. Really, but when you said it's just like a few loud few, I'm like, okay, but when it can be discouraging, and I don't think anybody gets on social media to discourage an author or anything like that, but it can get discouraging. You can get lost in the sauce,
I think
sometimes.
sometimes people are loud and wrong and they're looking for clicks and views, and whatever will make them popular because they're going against the grade. And what they don't understand is when you do things only to benefit yourself, um, you sometimes can discourage somebody. You can sometimes um, uh, contractually mess with somebody's money because you decided you wanted to act like you were something different than you were. And, instead of just making it about the books and enjoying the books and just highlighting the community, they're looking for popularity,
Right.
views. They want to make this a career instead of, and that's fine. You can make this a career, but you don't have to admonish anybody in the same breath. We're supposed to support. If it's not right, if I don't like something and I feel like somebody, I see something that maybe somebody else may not have seen, I'll send you a message. Hey, I don't know if you saw this. Are you open to criticism? That's just me.
Mm.
I didn't particularly care for X, Y, and Z. This is why. I felt like the timelines didn't match up, or I felt like the character wasn't as developed as I would have liked him to be. I wish I'd have known more about this. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I think
I like that type of
that's
feedback.
constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? And I think they really don't understand what the definition of that is. They don't understand what the definition of what a review is and what a review does. I don't think they understand what fiction is. I don't understand. I don't think they understand what urban fiction is. I don't think they understand what how romance plays into that, if there is any romance at all. Sometimes it's just not no romance.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not the book for you, then DNF it
And that's okay.
and read the trigger warnings. Read the trigger warnings. If you know you're easily triggered, why you not reading them trigger warnings?
Probably just stop reading the fiction, period. If you're easily triggered, just go get you some self-help books and just let it go.
Read a Christian fiction. You might find what you're looking for there. And I'm
There
not
might
being
be some
funny. I
triggers
promise.
in
I
there.
promise. I'm so serious. I'm not being funny. Read Christian fiction. If you're looking for something, it might have just enough. It might be so. Oh, that was too spicy for me, or this was that. Then why are you reading it if it says erotica on the cover? It's lynching going on in
That's
there,
what it is. Not 80% of the book.
right? If it says street lit, with some street shit going on. Why are you surprised? You know what happens in the streets. It's a lot of everything. Why are you reading it if you know this is not the genre for you? You might need to try and fix your genre.
Go to Christian fiction. I'm telling you, a lot of people need to just read the self-help books and just leave fiction alone. Because, hey,
I thought it was supposed to be an enjoyable time. So I don't know. I'm too nosy. It's like, listen, it's like telephone. I'll be like, girl, first of all, let me read such. Girl, for real. I be in here talking to myself, so I know I be here looking crazy.
I'm like that too. I know I look crazy when I'm reading.
Listen. And then my friends know if I'm in something, I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm going to commit. Now, if I don't like something, stop, ladies and gentlemen, reading 5 pages and doing a review while you DNF'd it. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna leave it that there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there. Please don't do that. Okay, when you got your first book, let's go back to the beginning. When you wrote your first book, you got that book in your hands, and you saw your name on the cover. What was that feeling like?
You, mama, I made it, girl. No, but I don't know. It was a surreal feeling. It felt really great. It felt good. You know, I mean, even when I just got the cover, because your publisher is seeing your cover or whatever before you get the physical copy, I was just like, I really did it. Like, I really stuck with this because I didn't think I was gonna stick with writing. I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna write like 3-4 chapters and stop, because like I told you, I never really wanted to be an author. I just wanted to do film, plays, boom, that's it. I thought I was gonna be little Tyler Perry Jr. But it was a great feeling. Even when I still get my covers now, it's just a great feeling. I get it every single time, that same feeling every single time. But the first time, it was just like, yeah, girl, you did it. You
there
did
a character though in any of your books that's most like you though?
There is a little bit of truth in every single one of my books. Something I've experienced in every single one of my books. I would say Mia. You read that book. Mia and Dallas. I was a single mom. There were some hard times. And you know what Mia did to get some money. So, I can relate to Mia also.
Did you do that?
Yes. That was his name and everything. The main.
I'm not judging at all.
We listen and we don't judge.
At all. I'm not judging. No, I'm not judging.
Well, now I'm kind of like an open book type person. But I talked about this like on our show too. But like life was like that bad for me, especially after my little girl, her dad, I have a 7-year-old, her dad had a car accident and left him paralyzed waist down. He's a doctor, so mind you, going from having his income to totally not having that anymore. Yeah.
So you had to make it work.
I had to do what I had to do.
Right on, girl. High five.
All I had to do was just show up. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So and then also Mia's mom kind of wanted her to follow in her footsteps. My mom wanted me to be a nurse. I didn't want to be a nurse. That just was not my calling. I was in nursing school. I did go to nursing school young. In hindsight, I should have stayed my ass in there and not drop out, because that's one field that you can move wherever you want to go and do whatever you want to do. But her mom kind of wanted her to follow her footsteps, so she talked about that. So Mia is very relatable for me.
Wow.
Not with like the love part and pretending part, but how she had 2 girls. Mia, yeah, I would say Mia.
Okay, out of your catalog,
who
would you marry? Who's your book husband? Who's your book boyfriend? Who you smashing? And who you unaliving?
Okay, what's the first one?
Book husband.
Book husband. Oh, wow. Can it be the same person?
I mean...
because it's just this one man that I wrote about, and I just love him.
Who?
Zoe.
And what is that from?
That is Summer Vibes with a Jamaican boss.
Okay.
I love Zoe. I also love Nash from Baba being that match. Okay, so let's see. Zoe, Nash I would marry Nash.
Okay.
And what was the next one?
Book boyfriend.
Ooh. Can I be in a poly relationship? Okay, I want to marry Zoe and Nash. Um, my book boyfriend would be Saint from Thug Love for the Holidays. Callie and Saint.
Okay.
Saint's a good boyfriend. What was the next one?
Who you smashing?
Zoe for sure. Zoe for sure. Zoe gonna get that business. I love Zoe. And what was the last one?
And who you unaliving?
Does it have to be an MMC?
It could be MM or FMC. Or a side character. It don't matter. And out of your catalog, who you unaliving?
Cassandra from Bought by a Billionaire Bachelor, the stepmother. Off with her head. You gotta read that. When you get some time, read that.
Now, what's it called again?
Bought by a Billionaire Bachelor. When I tell you, and again, this I don't care if somebody see it. I don't care. I'm one of those people. This, I'm telling you, in every book that I write, there's a piece of truth. Cassandra, that is my oldest daughter's stepmother's name. That lady is evil. When I tell you she is like evil, when she married my daughter's father, he completely changed. Okay, yeah, off of the head.
I got it. She in there. I'm reading it. I'm reading it. So when I read your DMs, I'll be like, oh, here we go with this shit.
I'm telling you, you are not going to like her. Like you, I don't know if there's anybody here that's read that book, but you are not going to like Cassandra. You're not gonna like her though.
Okay, I'm super excited to read it. Yeah. I got it written down. I'm gonna read it. I was gonna read it, ma'am.
Yeah, off with her head for sure.
You mentioned that you're from Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that you put Mississippi in the backdrop of your books. How important is it to showcase your state versus world building?
I want to get into. Okay, so first of all, let me say this: I do a lot of Dallas too because I used to live in Dallas. But I think both of the ones you read were in Mississippi, both of them. I think it's important because, Mississippi is one of those states, everybody probably thinks like we still have black and white water fountains. And I just want people to know that like, no, like we really have some good things here. Like now, politically wise, that is what it is, but we have some really great things here. And typically I highlight businesses in Mississippi or people in Mississippi that are doing things. So for me, that is just important. I am, proud of the way I grew up. Am I proud of everything with my state? No, but I love the way that I grew up. I love, just the family and like my grandma and just like playing with my cousins and like, well, now this fits to be a little old, but being in the garden and like shelling peas and like, it's nothing like a country. I'm not going to say it's nothing like a country upbringing because everybody probably feels like where they're from is good, but to me, I love being a Mississippi girl. I absolutely love it. So I have to, do that. And just kind of shout out my state because you don't see that in books. You don't see Mississippi in books.
That's why
you don't see people talk about Mississippi for real. Even people that are probably from Mississippi, they don't. Like I said, mine is kind of back and forth between Dallas and Mississippi. I did one in Atlanta. But it was a collab that I did with somebody, and I did one in Harlem, which was a collab, but that I did with Cherie B. And I think she would be a great guest to have on too. If you dive into her catalog, Cherie B is that girl. She's another person that kind of, can get lost in the sauce, but can write circles around. You know what I'm saying? She is great. But I have to shout out the home state always. But I want to get into building fictionals like cities now, because you get to play around with that, because people can't say, well, we don't have it here and so I can really play around with it. So moving forward, I want to kind of do that because I think I've done my due diligence for Mississippi and Dallas. So, yeah.
I love that. I love that. You also mentioned Jackson State University.
I did.
Because I went to Maryland State University, start playing.
Okay, come on, HBCU.
HBCU. I was like, oh, somebody's mentioning.
So many people did that. They were like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, that made me feel good. You know, stuff like that makes me feel good because people, it's relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah. I love when authors highlight any HBCU. Like, because the thing about it is we're having a hard enough time under this current administration. They're trying to defund our schools. They're trying to defund us as people.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that you mentioned HBCU. I love that you're mentioning Mississippi, even though I'm not a Mississippian, I'm a Louisianian and an Arkansasian, if that's a word.
You got some cousins and uncles sent on my way. Girl, I love me a Louisiana man. The way they talk. They have a lot of kids, but them some good men.
Girl, I listen. Leading people in Louisiana. Leave them there. Leave them. They ain't right.
One day.
I love y'all cousins. Sorry. But leave them in Louisiana. But I love the fact that you mentioned, Mississippi the way that you do, because people, all they think of is, a black side and a white side. They don't know anything about Jackson, Mississippi until prime time, unless you went to an HBCU. I've been to Jackson. We went to games and had the best time because it's not far. But thank you. I love that. I love that.
I have to do that for sure. That was
okay. You just recently told us that you are indie now. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Well, I probably should have stayed signed because I ain't got I have no structure. Like my life is just all over the place right now. But I felt like I was coming to a place where I wanted to grow as an author. And let me say this first and foremost: I have had one of the pleasure of being signed to the dopest or one of the dopest publishers, Quality. I love her. We still, we have a great relationship to this day. And I'm so thankful for the things that she taught me and the things she still teaches me. She's still a phone call away. We still have a great relationship. But I felt like I wanted to grow as an author, and publishers have to do what makes them money. Like that's their livelihood. So I wanted to write novellas. I wanted to go more contemporary. It was a lot of things I wanted to do. I didn't want to do everything street, I didn't want to do all urban fiction. And there was a lot of different things that I wanted to kind of do. I even wanted to do maybe a little paranormal. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that. And it was just at a point to where I was like, okay, I want to be able to grow creatively and not just be boxed in, And she was open to some things, but some things she was like, no, it has to make sense for me and my company. And I understood that. So we parted ways amicably. It was no beef or anything like that. And I just wanted to grow personally as an author and be able to do some things. Like I'm doing this Christmas novella. I would have never been able to do a 25K book under a publisher because it has to make sense for them. Like, when they're spending money and they're doing things like that. So I just feel like it was that time for me to kind of go and grow. And I hope it works, and I do believe that it's going to work. I have faith that it will work.
What made you sign to a publisher to begin with, though? What made you sign to a publisher to begin with? I know I'm only asking these questions because I know that there are potential authors out there who don't kind of know which way to go. So that's why I'm asking these questions.
Because like I was telling you, I never wanted to be an author. I kind of fell into it because I call myself, I'm a writer. I just think I'm a writer, and I have written some scripts for people, for some indie people, which when you sign NDAs, a lot of stuff you can't talk about. I can't wait so I can talk about some of it. But, so I have done some film. I've even done a movie myself. I don't like it, but it's okay. Yes, I did. I did it, but, damn, I forgot the question. talking, rambling.
I was asking, why did you sign to a publisher?
Oh, because I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know about indie authors. I didn't know that. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I just thought everybody signed to a publisher. I didn't know, like, that's how it was. I didn't know. So I signed to a publisher.
Was that the best decision for you?
Yes, because I learned a lot. It taught me a lot. I learned a lot. And it helped me grow and as a person creatively. But then I got to a point to where I was kind of, outgrowing that part, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go indie. The thing about her, because like Lakia was signed to like, so she has some really great authors that were signed to her, and they have gone indie now. But it's like she kind of knows when you're about to go indie. And she was like, I had that feeling, and you're gonna do great. It wasn't like it was nothing nasty.
But see, that's a sign of a good publisher.
That's why I said she's like one of the
there to help you grow. Mm-hmm. Of course, it's business, but they're also making sure that you have the tools of the trade to become who you want to be, and to be creative and do the things. Yeah, is her business modeled a certain way? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But once you start growing, and I'm not saying you're too big for the program, but once you have gotten the knowledge that you needed, because you got how many books under her?
Once you get that big, all my books have been under her. I haven't dropped the indie book yet. Books.
Yeah. And it's time. Sometimes you mature, sometimes you want to grow a little bit more, and you might need to try it your way or something else, and it's okay.
And I like to be real hands-on with my stuff. Like, I really do. Like, I want to be hands-on with it, with just my creativity. And like I said, it was nothing bad. I'm glad I started out that way, because if I would have started out indie, I don't know how that would have went for me. Like I said, I didn't even know you could go indie really I didn't know that was even, I thought you have to be with a publisher. That's how oblivious I was to the author world, but she's great. She was great, but I had to spread my little wings and fly, butterfly, I had to go on.
And I love that. I love the communication. Mm-hmm. I love that it was amicable. I love that you guys both knew that, okay, it's time to set my little birdie out there and let her fly. And still a phone call away. I've heard that about other publishers. Some were good and some were not. You hear the things, but I've never heard anything wrong about Twyla T, and to see you fly, I love that for you.
Yeah, she's like I knew. She's like I always kind of know when y'all get to that point. And I think she, when you start growing as an author and you start getting those checks, and you're like, oh, let me see what I can do by myself over here, but seriously, it really wasn't even about the money. It was really creatively, I felt a little boxed in, and that's not a bad thing. Like you said, she has to do what she has to do for her business and what works for her. And then creatively, I have to do what works for me. I finished out my contract. I did. I wasn't, and she was the type, hey, if you want to get out your contract, go ahead. It's no problem. But I said, no, I signed for these amount of books. I'm going to complete these books, and we're going to, she was like, if you feel like it was a really great conversation. So if anybody don't want to sign, go sign the 12%. If she's taking submissions, I don't know.
All right. So, you mentioned your book husband, your book boyfriend, and who you slide with and who you unaliving. If you could pick a best friend out of your catalog, who would it be?
Oh my God. This is so bad. I forgot her name. But it's Callie's best friend. And this is bad that you forget a character's name. But it was Callie's best friend in shoot. I just said the name. Thug Love for the Holidays, Callie and Saint. It was Callie's best friend. Okay. She really was Callie's friend for real. And I love to write really good, female friends, because it's kind of hard to find that these days. Like real solid, down for you no matter what you have and what you don't have. I can't even think of her name. That's pretty bad. But yeah, for sure. That'll be my bestie.
Okay. With the current political climate that we're in, are you worried about your career as an author?
Yes, yes. But see, I don't know, like how much of it is true and what's not true because I really don't watch the news. So I see like articles and stuff on Facebook and TikTok, and I've been seeing them say things about like banning certain type of books and um, things like that. But yeah, I mean, you never know what's gonna happen.
Okay, so my question is, if you cannot say they ban books out of bookstores, because I don't see how they can limit your free speech.
That's
But
what I was thinking. Like that.
they're trying. He's trying very hard.
So what is the deal with it? Like, can you kind of explain it to me a little bit?
Because Wig thinks he is the king, and that everybody's supposed to fall.
Bye we. What any leaks say? Bye we.
Wig thinks everybody's supposed to fall at his feet, and he wants to cause chaos wherever he goes because he's in bed with other uh, Lucifers.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. As a person, he wants to diminish. He wants to hurt anybody that's black and brown. He wants to send them back to Mexico or wherever they come from, wherever place. Them Epstein files then came out, so he all over them files. So he's trying to distract us by going into a war with Central America, and then on top of that, he's trying to take away your voice. As
I was saying something about the
he
literary.
wants you to be 3/5 of a person.
Hey, listen, my governor Tate Reeves. If I can say what I want to say, but he loves that man. He loves Donald Trump.
And so that's why it's important that we vote. People got to show up. We got to get.
You see what we did? The Mississippi, the people got out and voted. Okay, they for the House of Representatives, and they voted blue the first time ever like that in Mississippi. But you know why? Because it's starting to affect them now.
Because guess where the money? Okay, he thinks he's hurting Democratic states, but it's the Democratic states, California, New York,
you got the money.
Who got the money, who's helped funding Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Virginia, all these smaller states with all these Republican voters, but they think it's them helping us. No, you're harming yourself. Because he's lied for so long.
So, and they believe it. They believe it.
Exactly.
Yeah. He could tell them it's February. They'd be like, you're right.
They were taught hate. You have to hate somebody who doesn't look like you. And we've done nothing to you. What have we done but be dark skinned or fair skinned, or our hair's a little coily, or our hair is wavy, or our hair is whatever. We might have an accent. You know what I'm saying? We just exist. We didn't ask to come here. Y'all brought us here. Deal with it.
Because we excel. We excel at everything we do. Exactly. Look at what Jaquel is doing. Like you didn't see Goon or like something like that on Amazon. You give us something and we're gonna excel. You see how many black nurse practitioners there are, nurses, and now it's not deemed a profession, but at one time they were essential workers when it was COVID.
But you know what? What you gonna say? So you're saying that they're not worth it? So what if it's that person that needs to save your life?
Yeah. He'll be good and gone if it was me.
Get his ass up out of there.
Good and gone. That's why I quit nursing school right there.
Get him out there.
If I had to say
he don't even know what a tariff is. He's not hurting them other places. He hurting us. Yep. Who got to pay it? We do.
It really affects.
Why is you? Canada ain't said nothing to us until you came around here. Now they gonna cut their lights off. What?
Yep, Jaxie said those are women majority degrees that he has black women and black women at that too as well. You know,
it makes us this, and he said this. We try to get them back in the fields, but they won't go. You know who he talking to?
He said that
About us.
See, that's why I don't watch the news. That's it right there.
Because if he sends the brown people away, then the black people will go back to the fields because they have nowhere to go. Nobody's going to no field, sir.
I know I'm not.
So and books are political now because again, that shows that you can read, you understand, and you can see through the bullshit. But if
It's terrible.
He can then try and control you and tell you what to do. Nobody's going back to that. And that's what these po folks who don't have no education think. He's controlling. You can't do it. So
we'll figure out a way. Let me tell you something. We're gonna still figure out a way to get to read and write. Okay?
Exactly.
Because we can do that. We have a little underground railroad of how we push our books out. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. I implore all authors, make sure you have somewhere to land. If you don't have a website, you need a website. You might have to sell your books yourself. You might have to figure out how to pivot and say, okay, I know that they don't want them in the stores, but you can buy them directly from me. I can send you an e-copy. I don't know how you're going to protect it, but I can send you an e-copy so that it's not listed on the black sites. But try to take away the voices of not just black people, Latina people, but women, transgender. No, you guys gonna have to fight.
And people are literally just out here living their lives,
and not thinking about shit you got going on, sir.
Why you bothering? We don't care. We don't care.
We want to live and be great, just like everybody else. We put in the work. We go to work. I know I go to work every day. You sound like you go to work every day.
I go to work every Monday through Friday. 7:30 to 4:30.
And then you come back and you have a business. We pay taxes out the ass, sir. And so now you want to stupid, so we don't pay taxes. So who gonna get the money? Because it won't be you. Mm-hmm. To me, you not really understand financial literacy
at all. But he was given a silver spoon. He was given a,
have never had to work for nothing in his life.
Nothing. And it's crazy to me. His wife is not even American, so that's the crazy part to me. Like she's from where's she from? Russia? Where's she from? She's Russian.
Mm-hmm. And she can't stand him.
I know. She just there for
not stand him.
She just there for the business.
You want to put Barack in jail because his wife love him? What the fuck?
She just definitely. She's like, oh, I can't wait for this to be over so bad, so I can go on my business. But
it is what it is. So
yeah,
we are living through it. We gonna always make do. It's awful that you're taking money out of poor people's mouths. So just to line your pockets, it's nothing. You have nothing. You have nothing for nobody but for yourself. It's just, I get frustrated.
Oh, trust me. That's what I said. I rep my state all the time. I love being a Southern girl. I love because just like what we're taught, like the core, like our values, things like that. But it's embarrassing. Like our governor is so embarrassing. Like Tay Reeves is really embarrassing, and a lot of things have changed here, which is why we had that big flip like that. Because there used to be like a thing called it was like a child care voucher where basically they would help you pay for child care. They get so much funding every year. Each state they get funding every year to assist working parents for their kids to go to after school care if they have a baby, to go to daycare. Tyree sent that money back. He was like, no, we don't want it. We don't need it. And so now the daycare are
What do
losing
you
people.
want to tell a woman she don't have the right to choose if she should have a baby or not?
Exactly. And now the
So now
daycare
that
are
they
losing
done made this mistake because you don't believe in contraceptives, they pregnant and they got to figure out how to take care of this baby, and they need a little bit of assistance to help them so that they can go to work.
to work. They're not sitting there. They're not sitting
While
there.
you watch said baby, you're not doing shit to the daddy, but everything is on the mama.
And the after school care is high, and they only watch the kids for a little while.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, but welcome to these United States of embarrassment.
I say we're living in a twilight zone.
It's something, but hopefully, come next year, we'll. I'm not a Democratic. I'm independent. But hopefully, the Democrats get the House back and bring some kind of check and balance to whoever the president is, and do this fairly.
Mm-hmm.
But I do need these Democratic candidates and leaders to not only try and work across the aisle, but I need y'all to get some shit done too to make it right for the American people.
Correct.
So, and stop overlooking black people because you scared somebody gonna say some shit. Listen, we need to be supported too.
Mm-hmm.
Just like women need to be supported, the LGBTQ community needs to be supported. We all need. Everybody wants to be supported. Stop acting like you doing us a favor by mentioning us, only coming to the churches and stuff to talk about election and how we matter, and then when y'all get in office, don't shit happen.
It's awful. It's all effed up.
So, all right, let's move along. So I got a couple of questions that I love.
Okay.
Describe yourself in one word.
Ooh, jeez. Oh, it's weird being on the other side with the I think I'm a funny person. A lot of people say that.
Okay. Blank is love.
Ooh, patience.
Okay. My pen is
Fire.
okay. What's your idea of a great American novel?
One that gives you all the feels, every emotion. You can go through it like every emotion.
Do you have an example of a great American novel that should be included?
Talking fiction, right?
Whatever genre you want.
You gonna say this ain't it? I already said it earlier. Model of Flame.
It is.
It gives you all the feels.
You angry.
Now is
majority
it
of the book.
Huh?
You're angry the majority of the book. But
that's what I'm saying. Now there's one emotion a little more, but then it's like she start getting happy, and then God dang it, But one that gives you like all the feels. That's why I want to get into Secure and Allen Parachutes, because they say that it gives you all the feels, and you feel every emotion reading it. And
I feel like God is in that conversation.
I haven't read anything from her yet.
Ciao.
I can see what she's doing, and I think it's great, and I'm so proud of her because, baby, when I saw Gould, that black man up there with that melanin skin #1 in the chemical store.
Listen,
yeah, girl,
he is my sneaky link for real. I know my friends is mad at me. Sorry, Storm, but he my sneaky link. Like,
I will probably read, and when I do, I'll probably read the one with 10,000 Hours with a Rich Menace. Or is that the name of it?
Yeah, 10,000
I
Hours
heard
with a
Menace
Menace.
is a menace. So, but I don't really have time to go back and like get all the backstory. And that was a standalone, right?
They're all interconnected.
But I don't have to read the other ones.
No. You don't have to read it. But if you want to understand the characters, who the characters that play into it, I suggest to go back at least go back to Capone.
Okay.
But they go further than that.
I don't have the time. So I was trying to, find one that I could just. But I did see a lot of people say that you have to understand Menace. You need to, and why he's like he is. Is he like autistic or something?
No, he's
bipolar.
A little something.
I thought he had something.
I remember he got something going on. He got a click.
Okay, well, I know I understand he was hiding on the.
No, I think I think he's on the spectrum, just a bit.
Okay.
What's a bipolar, ADHD, and OCD?
Oh Jesus! Wow. But like I said, I haven't had a chance to dive into her catalog, but I am like it's a good feeling. Like
Menace's story, you really don't get anybody outside of Corleone who's mentioned in Capri's story.
Okay.
You get his backstory a little bit in Capri's story.
Okay.
And Goon, which is Capadonna's friend. I think they like best friends or something like that.
So that's how hard I'm going.
Capadonna and Goon are best friends, right? I can't remember. Yeah, he came out in Cap's book.
Okay. See, so it's like 100 books. I don't have.
I would say no. This is what I would say.
Okay.
Start with Capone. Just read Capone. Okay. Take your time through it, and then when you're done with that, continue to write.
You did like 3 books in Capone though.
Yeah, but it's
see. Okay, let me tell you this. Y'all read now for real. Like y'all read, and I'm like, how y'all read so many books? See me, I'm a 200 and under girly.
That's fine.
I don't like the thickies.
They think, but it's so much action going on.
Then it'll probably keep me like, ooh, I want to know, because my sister, she read Capone and she said it was really good, and so she is like in her group and all that kind of stuff. But
I was like, girl, I know you lied. Okay, I do reading reactions. I didn't want to do one because I knew I was going to talk to you. And I needed you to get this smoke in person on the airways. But yes, you can't help but to either you're going to fall in love with them or either you like them or you don't.
Okay. It's like it's a love-hate type of thing.
Either you like them or you don't. And I love them. I love them all. I do have my own husband out of that world.
Which one's your favorite?
Say daddy.
Not the daddy. Wait, what's the daddy name?
Big Daddy Dez. Papa Inferno. Baby can get it together. Woo!
So who are the siblings?
Capri, Capone, and Capadonna are siblings.
There's
Capone and Capadonna are twins.
Okay.
And Capri is their younger sister.
Okay.
Now Capri is pivotal to everybody because she is an attorney. So she pops up everywhere.
Got you.
And her and Zoya are best friends, which is in Goon's book. And she's an attorney.
You know how dope you gotta be to connect all these people.
I've been trying to figure out how she keep it together.
Man, I'll be crazy.
I'll be trying to figure out how she gonna keep it because she's not only doing that, but you got the Davis, the Cromwell family. It goes before Capone. She's interconnected. She's been interconnecting these families for a long time.
She got a gift. She's got a gift.
Right. And how do you keep track? Well, who's the what?
Cause when I'm done, when I'm through writing, I'm done. They go out. I couldn't even remember the lady name. I was like, her name was Maya. That's her name. Like, I think it just goes out of my mind. I dump mine. I don't know how she does it. She's talented. Hats off to her.
Jackie, keep Papa, Papa and Big Daddy dance out your mouth. That's all me. Nobody.
I want the daddy. I don't want the. I want the daddy.
I like somebody. Do you know? You see this right here? I like somebody, Pappy.
I want the daddy.
But Goon, I could slide with. Oh my God, he could be my little boyfriend. Oh my God, he could be.
Okay.
He's so sweet until he's not. He's sweet to her, but to the rest of the people, they piss him off. Fuck you, me, sir. Just a savage. And then he's real soft and loving to her.
To her. See, I like that balance. Love me.
No, for real. John needs to be studied. It's a whole bunch of authors that I feel like needs to be studied. John needs to be studied with the Delgados and the Infernos. I believe Latoya Nicole needs to be studied for the rise and fall of a crime god. Because she gave you a cliffhanger you never saw coming.
Okay.
And then I gotta go back and read it again because me and her had like a real conversation. She said, "Well, did you catch these Easter eggs?" And I didn't. So now I got to go back and read it again.
What's the name of it?
The Rise and Fall of a Crime God.
How many books is this?
3. So it's 2 books of Rise and Fall of a Crime God, and then it's Phantom and Zarya's story. I can't remember the name of it. There's a book right after that that tells you the truth. But the first 2 books, it's she needs to be studied.
Okay.
That piece of work needs to be studied. I feel like if you're looking for a good erotic book and somebody that's consistent, India T. Norfleet needs to be studied.
Ooh, I cringe writing intimate scenes. And let me say this, a lot of times as authors, we do, and my editor, she's really good at this. She's like, okay, if you want to, she'll give you different people to go read their catalog, not to steal their writing style or anything like that, but just to study how they do different things or whatever. So I've always been a reader, but now when I kind of read, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, it helps you understand, because one thing that I really want to work on is like really my building relationships. I think sometimes I kind of put them together, you know, not in a bad way, but you know, like really, I want you to be like, oh my God, I had them get together, they do a few trips, they do a few things, and then okay, they're having a baby, then there you go. But like, I really want you to see like you were saying with parachutes, I want you to see the relationship all the way through. So that's something that I want to work on.
Because I feel like sometimes we rush and we just don't take the time to develop out that particular scene. I'm learning that as I'm writing.
Okay, so you're writing.
I'm writing.
Okay, or what genre or?
Urban fiction.
Okay.
Urban romance.
Okay.
So I'm learning that even though it sounds good in my head, I have to now figure out how to put it on paper, and I have to learn how to take my time in building the scene. Because right now I'm just putting it all on paper, so I can go back and build it and put all the extras in there that need to go in it to make it a little bit cohesive. So I'm learning the process.
Do you have a expected release date? Okay, I can't wait to read it. Is it a standalone or is it a series?
I'm hoping it's a novella, but it don't look like it's gonna be one.
See what I'm saying? You get to write, and you just keep writing and keep writing and keep writing because you get so caught up with these characters. I'm excited for you. Congratulations, because I feel like some of the best authors are readers.
Yeah.
And so I guarantee you, Jaquel, India, who else is secure? Like I guarantee you, and who else did you say? Latoya, I bet you they read. I bet you they don't just write; they read as well, or have read at some point. You know, they may not be able to read as much, but you know, even the teacher was once a student. So,
well, I ain't the teacher. I'm gonna forever be a student. Okay, question. This is one of my favorite questions. If you could induct 3 authors to the Author Hall of Fame, who would it be?
all right, I'm gonna go Nisa Santiago.
Okay.
I am going to go Aleisha Dawn. Okay, that's a little.
Yeah, go on in there.
No, but seriously, Nisa Santiago is one of my favorite authors. She is, but so Nisa Santiago, Mary B. Morrison.
Put yourself in there.
No, I was just kidding when I said that. Really,
I know. I'm for real.
No, I really want to be in my 3 though.
Okay.
So Nisa, Mary B. Morrison, love me some Mary B. Morrison. Down, they had no business reading her books, and I was reading them. And I am going. Oh, this is hard. I'm going to go with Twila T.
I thought you was gonna go with
Ashley.
No, I thought you was going to. I don't know. I thought you was gonna go with somebody else. I thought you would have gone for yourself.
For real, no. I mean, I'm gonna get there one day, but I still got some work to do. I don't feel like I'm all the way there yet.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, I feel like I deserve, like, you know, a nice little award. The Hall of Fame, not quite yet.
Okay. If you can invite 5 authors to dinner, dead or alive, right? Authors or writers, who would they be?
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they're screenplay writers or script writers, whoever.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. All right, so what is her name? Is it Brianna Nicole? Brianna Nicole. She's doing a lot of movies for Tubi now.
Oh, I don't know.
I think Brianna Cole. Oh my God, I can't think of her name. Her.
Okay, I have to look at her.
I think she may have been an author, but I know she's doing a lot of Tubi originals now, and her Tubi originals are really good. Okay. But I think that's her name. I don't want to butcher it, but yes. Spike Lee. I would love to have Spike Lee there. I would love to have Mary B. Morrison there. Oh man. Ryan Coogler. See, I'm going all screen. Okay, let me give an author now, because now I'm going like all.
You can do what you want. You go to dinner with these people. I'm just gonna be making the drinks because I need to hear what y'all talking about.
You know what? And I'm gonna say this. I don't even feel like he's the best screenplay writer, but I'm gonna invite Tyler Perry because I need to know. I need some money, and he can pay for all our dinner. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. See, that's why you can't ask me nothing. Because don't ask me nothing. This is what I mean. You see what I'm saying is, you know, never mind.
But what Tyler do have are resources.
There you go. And how he took, this man was living in like his van or something, his car. And like he worked his way up and like his plays were phenomenal, and then like his movies were phenomenal, and then it's somewhere along the line, somewhere something happened, and we need to figure it out and come back. So that's why he would be there. But he has Tyler Perry Studios. He has done something great. Like he's Tyler Perry, you know. So yeah, that would be my 5. I'm so embarrassed. I should not have said that. Lord have mercy. But that man is a billionaire. He don't care about my thoughts. I just need to know what you did, sir. But y'all know I'm telling the truth. The movies just ain't moving like they used to. They're just not.
They're not.
They're not. And everybody's just eating it up just because of the name. Because his name. And that's okay. Because he's built that name. But like, let's get back to the good stuff.
I think that he needs some new writers.
Hire me, Tyler. Really, it's gonna be like a job interview. It's gonna be me pitching myself to him. Like, I wanna, yeah. So yeah, he'll be there.
He's not gonna take me out today.
I'm really trying to see. I'm trying hard to fix it and just fix what I said earlier.
You're not gonna take me out today.
Okay, I'm done.
I promise you're not gonna take me out today, because right now you funny as hell.
I heard Beauty and Black is good. I heard that is good. I don't like series. I don't know. After The Shy, I haven't really watched any series. I don't watch a lot of TV much.
I'm into Power. I just need it to end so I can be done with it, because I'm too nosy.
Do you know I never watched the episode of Power?
It got kind of crazy, but I like Tommy.
Okay.
I like Tommy. Tommy can get it. Sorry. Just as crazy as he want to be, Tommy can get it.
Tommy can get it. Okay.
He can get it. I'm not sure he can get. I'm just saying, you know, as far as
he can take you through there. Take you through there.
He can take you through there for a little while.
But no, I haven't seen the episode of Power though. But I heard it's really good. But that's how I feel about The Shy. I feel like after they knocked off Duda from The Shy, it was kind of like I think they should just like
say brought a lot. Duda, was it Duda? Whatever his name is, he brought a lot to the show.
Huh?
He brought a lot to the show.
He did. That man played that part. I think they should have like sent him to prison or something. I don't think they should have offed him, and they probably would have kept going. But now, after they offed him, and then Rob and all that, now they're doing their last season But I mean, I don't know.
It is what it is.
They should just like got him locked up for a while, and then let him come, because that man was a menace.
But you know who he reminds me of?
Menace.
Except for he's not as Menace is OCD, and there is only one woman that could. It was only one, and she chaos. It's chaos and OCD, and it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Okay. If you could collab with any author that you have not collabed with, who would it be?
T. Lynn.
Oh, I can see that. That would be good. If what genre do you want to write next that you haven't written?
Contemporary.
Why?
I just want to write about love.
Can you do it?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question, but I want.
No, because it's always something.
That's what I said. Like, can I just write a love story with no BS, no crazy plot twist, and something happening, and then do that?
You gotta have something happen in a contemporary.
I might not be a contemporary writer. I don't know, but I want to try. I'm gonna give a hand at it. I do have a book, and it's basically me taking my mom's story and doing the opposite of what happened. Okay. I can't give away too much, but yeah. It might not even be contemporary. It might just be women's fiction. I really don't know. And I ain't gonna hold you. I want to write a Christian book. I really do. Now, how it's gonna happen, I don't know. So for real.
Look,
Is it gonna happen? I don't know, but I want to see if I just want to see.
please tag me in that one when you release.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do Christian books have drama? Because I don't think I've ever read one.
I don't know because I don't read Christian fiction.
I'm gonna read a Christian novel and see what it's about.
It ain't no smacks. I know that.
But I do want to write about a vampire too. I don't know, paranormal. I don't know.
I think that's what I'm saying. It's you have a wide audience waiting to tap in.
But can I really write paranormal and make it make sense? Because I don't read paranormal, so just because I write about a vampire, is that paranormal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But why you don't read paranormal? You don't like paranormal?
I take that back. I read Con's Choice by Takara.
Hello. See, here she comes with that bullshit.
So Con's Choice by Takara, is that considered paranormal?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So I read paranormal.
Right, Storm?
Because Con he was like a vampire. Okay, so yeah. So but it was still like he was like it was still a little urban.
Why you can't write an urban paranormal?
I didn't even know that. I mean, so that's why I was wondering. But I really do, because and then that was kind of the thing what I would say about with my publisher. I wanted to write about a vampire. She was like, absolutely not. So I was like, man, okay, cool, fine, I get it. So that was kind of one of those things that I wanted to do.
I'm just trying to say, try your head at it. You might find your whole.
I had a dope storyline too.
I want to see. I want to read it because I like urban paranormal. Now that I read.
Okay.
I'm not a fantasy girl.
And I guess maybe that's what so what is fantasy?
So fantasy is not of this galaxy, right, Storm? Not of this world. It's world building. You have to go somewhere else. Paranormal is the shifters, the witches, and all of that, and they're of this world. They're walking amongst us.
Okay. Like Harry Potter or something, maybe?
Is that fantasy? Or is that paranormal? Because I don't remember. Because I never read Harry Potter.
I mean, I've never read it either. I just went to the movies and saw the first one.
Harry Potter is fantasy.
Okay, what about the Hunger Games?
To me, that would be paranormal.
Because it was like a different world. A different place, a different.
No, that's fantasy with paranormal elements. Now, for the breakdown, you need to call Storm, and she can tell you.
Okay, Storm, help us, sister, help me out, because I'm lost on the thought.
You bet not. Sorry, my dog is right here. Paranormal is shifters and not connected to religious. I can't read that because I don't have my glasses. Is that myths? Is that what I'm reading? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what's a shifter?
So shifter is like a wolf turning into a human.
Okay. Like
a bear turning into a human turning into a bear.
Like Twilight, the Twilight series. Yeah. Okay.
So. Okay. Couple of more questions. What was the question? Shit, I just lost it.
Sorry.
That's okay. Because you are funny to me. You are hilarious.
I'm a little chatterbox.
It's fine. What's the question? Advice. What advice do you have for authors who are getting into the game or that may be in the game and find themselves stagnant? What advice would you have for them?
Hell, I don't know. Something I need to give myself. what Ashley said the other day, just write your story. Like, tune out the noise and just write what feels true to you. Don't try to mimic someone else's writing style. Don't try to do any of that. Write what feels true to you, because if you try to do that, it's not gonna work out right. You have to write what feels good to you, even if it doesn't chart. Even if it doesn't hit number one, write what feels good to you. And when you finish that book, you're like, damn, I did that. When I wrote Bye Billionaire Bachelor, I knew that book was gonna hit number one, because I was like, you wrote the fuck out that book, and it did. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you just know. And I have had books that I've written, and I was like, I don't really feel too good about it, but I felt pressure. Like, so tune out the noise. And I have this, now I'm telling myself this: tune out the noise, tune out the fact that this is what everybody's into now. Tune that out, like, and just story tell, because that's what it's about. And someone is gonna love it.
I love that. Out of your catalog, which book wish you got more shine on?
Which book got more shine on it? Bye Billionaire Bachelor.
So y'all make sure y'all read Bye Billionaire Bachelor. I have it written down. I will be reading it.
It was my first time doing like an arranged marriage trope, and kind of like enemies to lovers as well. But when I told you the books that really resonate with me, like the evil stepmom piece of it, that's really what my daughter, well, not exactly those things in the book, but my daughter, stepmom, she went through a lot of that stuff. Like, her dad, like, not spending time with her, not being with her, not being in her life after he had been in her life all these years. He gets married to this woman and things. So, and sometimes, and this advice to the authors, you don't have to like tell all your life story, but some of your best books is going to be stuff that you've been through.
Right.
But just put it in a fiction form of something. But yeah, so.
Okay. I love it. Are you going to be at any book events in 2026?
Yes. The ones that only 3, but 2 I can announce, because the other one they haven't made the announcement yet. But I am going to be at 3 book events. The 2 that I can announce is the Urban Lit Exhibition and Monique event. And I will be at Black Romance Book Fest in Atlanta. So hope to see y'all somewhere. And there's one more I'll be in, but I can't see it yet. Dang. But
So. And
yeah.
where can the people find you? What are your social sites and website if you have one?
Okay, so I have PayHip. That's where my books are, and I need to really promote that and do better. I really need to get a website. I really need to stop playing and get my life together. And I really look, like, because you said that in the beginning, I said, "Ooh, I need to get my life together." But author Aleisha Dawn on Instagram, author Aleisha Dawn on TikTok. I don't do a lot of my book promoting on Facebook, and the reason why is because it's not a lot of my readers on there. I had that since like high school, like back then, and it's mostly people from my hometown. I will post to promote, but it's just simply Aleisha Dawn on there as well. But it's author Aleisha Dawn Instagram, author Aleisha Dawn TikTok, and I'm gonna work on my website. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. That is my goal for 2026, especially with me being indie. Now, if y'all ever want me to host something, I'll do that too. I need all the coins. Okay, just want to say that. And also, you can follow the Floor Is Yours page on TikTok. That is the show that Nay and I do every Thursday, where we interview readers and book talk content creators. If you're interested in coming on the show, just send me a message or her a message. Yeah, but yeah, that's it.
What time do you come on your podcast so the people that can be tuned in?
We do every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yes.
See, you see what you taught me today? You taught me something. And yeah, but this week we're doing a Tuesday because it's Thanksgiving is Thursday. So we'll be on this Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on TikTok Live.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on to the Booked and Busy
This was
podcast.
fun. This was fun.
I appreciate you. I enjoy your books. You got a new reader for me because I will be reading, honey.
Thank you. Thank you.
This
was fun. Thank you for having me. And thank you for just being, just a good time and just a good time. I didn't think you. I didn't know what to expect, but
what? I'm on YouTube. You can see all the videos on YouTube.
I have to go look because I've been following you, but I just didn't know what to expect for the interview because some people are just like I've done a lot of interviews and then some of them are just so strict. You can't cuss, you can't just be open and honest. But this was really fun. I would definitely.
I say come as you are, be yourself.
Thank you.
Like right now, I'm sitting there with this blanket on my legs, my dog on my lap, and interview questions right here.
Hey, listen, you should see me on Thursdays. Okay, I'm eating, I'm doing everything because I just got out of work. Gotta get my life together. But this was really, really, really fun. But I do want you to get into Cherie B's catalog.
I am.
For sure.
Can you send me a book you have a book to recommend?
Ooh, and I forgot to put Priest in my list of men. I'm so mad about that. Priest is who can take me through there. On the question about that, that's who can do that. Priest is the one who can. Mm-hmm.
So he's your sneaky link boyfriend or husband?
Oh man, all of them. I love Priest. I just love that man so bad. But I think it's called Becoming. Hold on, it's a long title. But I think it's Becoming the Virgin Wife of a millionaire, something like that. But the plot twist. Cherie B is really good. And she's one of those authors that, she kind of stays out the way. She's real quiet, but her pen game is fire.
But I will be looking into it. I'm booked up for this year. But I will be setting interviews starting, I think, next week for January. So I'm super duper excited. So for those that are wondering about next week, I will not be on because I'll be traveling. I'll be driving from LA to Oakland on Saturday. And Sunday, I'm preparing for my new position at work. So
okay, come on. Are you excited about it? No.
Well, I'll say this. I have ability.
Okay. We love a good piece of change.
So the change stays the same. But it's stable because, I have my account is no longer signed with us, so I'm on a different account, so which is great.
Okay. Do you work from home or you go to work?
And do.
Can you help me? Help me. Oh, I have to drive to work every day, but I love what I do, though. I'm in recruiting, so.
See, you got to meet the people. They don't have to talk. They don't have to see me if they don't want to. They can see me online. And then my boss is in Southern California. I'm in Southern California. You can. There is no way I can come into the office.
Oh no, I'm so jealous. I wish I could recruit from home.
Huh?
I wish I could just recruit from home.
Stop it. It was the pandemic. And then after I left my prior job, I went into another job, and because it was a pandemic, we never had to go back into the office. Cookie. Sorry.
That's fine. Cookie said, I want to talk.
Amazon is outside. She tried to see what they do.
Which did you got some books?
Actually, I did. I did. I got I wanted to complete the series from Tati Richardson, The Opportunity, the Offer, and the other one I can't remember. So I needed to complete that series. Okay. So I got those 2 books. I will be looking in your catalog soon.
Don't forget to read the one that I told you about, because that one. And that's how stepmama name and everything.
But the thing is, I'm gonna finish up. I just got new furniture, so I'm gonna finish up putting this furniture together and decorating this room the way it's supposed to be decorated. Then I'm going to write for a couple of hours before I get into anything else.
For sure. And congratulations on that. I can't wait to read it. I'm excited for you. And like I said,
this is a learning for me. To me, this is what I want to do for retirement. So I'm y'all know I'm a woman of a particular age. I know they hate what I say, but
guess what? You look good.
I'm just saying.
Are you going to be at any of the events? Because I would love to meet you in person.
So I will be, hopefully, so February I'll be at the Boozy Book Tour. Y'all know this. I'll be at the Boozy Book Tour as the official podcaster for the Melanin Ball.
Wait, what's that? Is that the one in Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that you can sign up for.
So I didn't know that, but that's my birthday month, and I'm going on a trip.
So June they have the dungeon night.
I heard about that. Somebody talked about it on our show, and they said they can't wait to go. I heard about that.
So I'll be doing that. I will be the host of the Cali Author Takeover in April.
Okay.
Those are the only 4. Oh, and I'm supposed to be assisting an author at the BRBF.
Okay, so I'll be there. So I can't wait to meet you in person.
If it doesn't fall through, but that's where I'm supposed to be.
Okay. So hopefully we'll get to meet in person. I'm a little awkward in person, though. I will say that. I'm still me, but I'm a little awkward.
I'm a hugger, so be okay with that.
And you know I'm from the South, so we hug. I'm okay with it. I'm just a little awkward.
I'm a hugger. Awkwardness don't bother me. Because I am who I feel like I present the way that I am in person.
I think I'm just awkward in general.
Aleisha can tell you, I like to laugh. I crack jokes. I might walk a little slow, but I'm there.
Come hug me. And let me tell you this. Are you going to like Bookchilla or any of that?
No.
I
got some family obligations that I have to address. But after those obligations have been addressed, I'll be free anytime after July.
Okay.
I'll be free to roam the city because I'm single and I don't have no children at home. And my dog can go to its brother's house.
Well, I'm excited. I pray that you continue to grow your platform. And I'm so excited for your author journey. And I speak nothing but positivity and love and light and a lot of money and growth and success over your author journey. That is so exciting.
I appreciate that because, I don't be knowing what I'm doing.
Me either. So you never will. It's just, hey, just write. I'll just write and lie. Just be making up stuff.
So coming up next week, no podcast, but December, the first week in December 6th, I have author E. Bowser.
You gotta tune in for that one.
Child. So the time is going to be different. It's going to be 2 p.m. because that's the time she can fit into her schedule. We'll be talking all things POTS, AOK boys, her paranormal. Y'all know I don't fool with dream walkers, but I'm going to buy them and put them on my shelf because that's just what I do. And then December 7th, I have author Kaida. First of all, with her old short.
Nasty. Just nasty. I love a good old nasty book.
Girl, Kaida had me at hello, baby. First word. I was like, Kaida. So she will be on at our normal time of 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 10 a.m. Pacific. So I see you guys in a couple. I mean, I'll be online. I'm sure somebody is going live, or me, or somebody. And I'll be.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
So you guys have a good day. I'm gonna give you back your day, and make sure y'all go get them books. Listen, it's 3 books. What's the name of them? What's the one? Hold on. Let me get to, because I don't like to mess up nobody's book names. It is, because I got them right here. I need you guys to read Bought by Billionaire Bachelor by Aleisha Dodd. I need you guys to read Being a Boss's Gift for the Holidays, Mia and Dallas' story. So sweet, so sweet. Because he wasn't playing behind her. Stop playing. BDE Energy. And then I need you guys to read Stealing the Plug's Love. I loved that book. I did. So you guys make sure y'all check out at least some 3, if not her whole catalog.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy reading.
Bye bye. Thank you again.